This video is typically for people who don't know much about programming. Not everybody knows how to do the VW, BMW, and stuff like that. So this is a 2012 Nissan Sentra. First of all, we are going to start by identifying a key that is not programmed. So here's we already cut the key and I turned the ignition on. As you can see over there, the security light. The security light is on and solid. Okay, if the security light presents itself like this, it means that that key is not programmed. And let's go ahead and try to start the car, and nothing happens. Okay, so let's remove that key and actually insert a key that is programmed, and let's see the difference. We turn the ignition on, security light comes on and then disappear, and then from that point on we can turn the ignition on and car starts. Okay, so you've guessed it, just like me, and this car has some type of engine problem or performance problem. Let's go ahead and start it with that key. As you can see, it starts and die, correct? Let's start and keep the foot on the ignition. So this is a performance problem, it's not a security problem. As you can see, there's no security light on because this key is actually programmed. So I'm going to remove this again and insert the key that is not programmed. And again, pay attention to the dashboard. Security light is on and it's not moving. We try to turn on, there will be no starter signal or cranking signal. So this key is not programmed. So we're going to go ahead and program this key real quick. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with this key, this working key, and end the procedure with this working key, okay, to make matters simple. And so let's go ahead and turn the ignition on. You want to have internet because the tool is going to go onto the internet, and server to read a password is going to do it in the background. You will not see a password visible on the screen. So we're gonna go into we're gonna go to Asia, and we're looking for Nissan right there. Let's go ahead and click on that. Okay, so automatic selection. We turn on this hazard signal. Not quite sure what the hazard is here. It really doesn't matter. If you don't turn the hazard signal, it's still gonna work. We turn the ignition on and we click on OK. So it's gonna go and scan automatically the system, Immobilizer system. First, from the get-go, you want to know that every Nissan is the same, whether being a key or a push button. When you program a Nissan, you got to know that the original key that is already programmed to the car is going to be erased in the process and reprogrammed. So if you have a key and you're trying to add another one, the original key needs to be there. If you have more than one key, all keys needs to be at hand when you're performing the programming. The most key you can program at one time is 4 keys. Now that you know that, let's wait until we get to 100%. The tool is going to give us a prompt that basically summarizes what I just said, and then from that point on, we're just going to follow the process. I usually do Immobilizer status scan and take a report, but we're not going to need that here. We're just going to click on hot function. Key learning guided. Okay, we click on start. Okay, so this is what I was telling. Execution of this function will erase all keys, all learned keys to the vehicle, prepare all keys of the vehicle. At most 5 keys can be learned. Do you want to continue? Yes, we do. And we have a key that is already inserted into the ignition, and this is the working key. We're going to say okay. So the tool is going to go onto the internet. You already got the pin. It's going to verify the pin. At this point, we turn off the ignition 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. We remove the key. Okay, we click on OK, and we are going to insert that key again. This is the first key that is going to be programmed. Pay attention to the dashboard. Right there will be the security light that will flash 5 times. If it flashes 5 times, it means that that key is accepted and is programmed. So we're going to say OK, and it's going to tell us that the key is programmed. Now it's going to prompt us to program the next key. Yes, we do have another key to program because we just programmed the original key, and we reprogrammed the original key. So now this is our spare key. We're going to say yes, we want to program another one. We turn off the ignition. You don't have to wait 5 seconds. You can remove the key, and then you say okay. We insert the other key. Pay attention again. It flashes 5 times. That means that this other key is programmed now. We're going to say okay, and the programming is successful. Do you want to program another one? We don't want to program any other key, so we're going to say no. We're going to turn the ignition off and remove the blade. We're going to say okay. And then the last step is any of these key can be inserted and to seal the procedure, and it's going to burst. Okay, turn the ignition off. At this point, everything is programmed. Let's go ahead and test the keys. So this is our original key. It's got a key ring on it. We insert, turn. You see there's no security light. Start it, and we are going to press on the throttle because of this vehicle performance problem. Okay, so I'm going to remove that key, and this is the other key that we just programmed, right? Now it's able to start the car, crank and start the car. So give it a little gas and let it run now. Okay, so this key is programmed. All right, so this is how you program a key for a 2012 Nissan Sentra. Pretty easy procedure. Just a couple of things that you need to know and keep in mind so you don't get confused by the programming session. Thanks for watching.